And welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and that means it's time for Morgan and Friends, quote unquote, lazy Sunday afternoon productivity stream, where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always bring snacks. With me today, I have the one and only Doc Coleman. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
um, and I believe Sako had either a metal concert or a dance event today. So I don't think they're going to be joining us. But if they show up, we're always thrilled to have them and they know where to find us. So, ah, how was your week?
Oh,
Oh, dear.
my week has been tiring. But I've managed to go into work every day this week,
Nice.
and some of those have been long days. Friday was
Sure.
especially a long day.
Oof. I'm sorry.
Um, but I'm getting better at doing the standing and walking on the knee. Um, Friday I actually or Thursday I actually went into the office and left my cane in the car.
Okay.
So made the walk in, the walk out, and all the
Sure.
walking in between
Good.
without any assistive devices.
Snaps.
Friday, I was just too tired to try.
No, yeah. Pace yourself and, no reason to
But,
push yourself if you don't have to.
well, it's you have to stretch just enough to know that you're improving, but
Mhm.
not so much that you actually do more damage. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been an experiment, but
That makes sense. So,
uh, I don't know. This week has been tumultuous for my friends in the gaming community because the final drop for the game Destiny 2 is going to be coming up
oh,
on Tuesday,
nice.
and there's been teasers about what's going to be dropped because it's like, oh, they've decided they're not going to do any more content updates, so all the content that they've collected they're dropping all at once, so it's going to be huge.
Oh my gosh, that's
But
a lot.
a lot of people are mourning the end of the game. A lot of people are
Sure.
campaigning to teach Bungie and Sony the error of their ways and convince them to start working on Destiny 3 to give us in a couple years. But
I mean, that's
it's
the thing
it's
about Destiny, right?
yeah, it's been physically and emotionally fraught.
I hear you. So my vertigo is very lightly back, but I was going to do some gardening in between my struggle with high temperatures and the fact that leaning leaning forward and then standing up again is not my forte right now. I have sproutlings that are like 4 feet tall from a section of the yard that was trimmed down to nothing less than a month ago.
Hmm.
So I want to put some ground cloth on there and they'll pull up, but only if I'm down near the roots. So maybe next week. Or I hear we're supposed to have some rainy days this week. I mean, it's Virginia, hazy, hot, and humid, mid to the
I have
between
not.
80 and 95 degrees, chance of afternoon thunder showers. Check back in September for a new forecast.
Yeah, I have not looked at this week's forecast. Although taking a peek right now, it does say rain the latter half of the week.
Yeah. Mine doesn't say rain, it just says thunder chance of afternoon thunder showers basically for well, other than like Tuesday or Thursday, one of those is just rain. So,
Yeah, it's what I'm looking at says rain on the latter half of the week, and oh, by the way, it just keeps getting hotter. It doesn't cool down a thing.
yeah, we're done with cool nights, but we won't officially be summer until June 20 whatever.
Yeah, this is hinting that next week might be. No, it's not. I'm reading this wrong. Okay, no, never mind. No, it's just gonna be, it's just gonna be hot.
Yeah, yeah. So, what are you working on today?
Um, so I gotta get groceries, and I'm gonna be going back to the audio narration script and do some more prep work on that.
Sure.
And since we've got primary election coming up, and they had to resend out a bunch of ballots. I need to go check the mail at some point to see
Uh,
if my replacement ballot has shown up. So
fair enough. Yeah. Um, so obviously, the most important thing I will be doing today is to give somebody his gushy food, and I mostly have it straightened out between the solar people and the roofing people about how not to void my warranty and
oh,
and get the new roof replaced. Yeah, I was like, hey, and I called the solar people and they're like, we'll get back to you. When is it going to happen? I'm like, in 4 to 6 weeks. And then they didn't call back for 3 days. So I called back at like 4:30 on Friday. I'm like, they said 4 to 6 weeks, but maybe earlier, but they can't schedule anything until they know if they can take the solar off the roof or if you have to do it. And if so, you need to talk to them so y'all can schedule the same day.
right.
So,
It's like,
anyway,
oh,
yeah,
that.
yeah. So, anyway, they said they're going to have to reach out to the installment department and they'll contact me for scheduling, and I will give them each other's direct number because rather than me having to call them to see what works for both of them, I work from home, people. I will be here.
Yeah, there's so many things, but it's like I should call this company and I should call that company and tell you all to talk together and fill me in. I should not have to be the middleman in every conversation.
Hi, I suffer from extreme executive dysfunction. It took me the entire week to get the follow up done. Let's not make me the person responsible for getting this scheduled if we'd like it done before August.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, that's been scheduled. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my first sprint, and then back to editing my space fantasy, which I always have great inspiration about how to fix things and do things when I'm
Mhm.
on my way to go do something else and cannot touch it.
Of
And then when I
course.
sit down in front of my computer, I'm like, ugh, flail. Yes, just like that, Catechus. So let me pop into the comments real quick. Read us. Ow, honey, no. He just soft pawed, but his claw's a little sharp right now. Rita says
Not so
hello.
softballs.
All right. And Sarah says, I have been here, and then I hit a button and closed the whole browser, and it was a whole thing, but now I'm back. Hi, Sarah. So let us know what you are working on today. If you're working on anything, if you're just here to chill, we are a judgment-free zone. Mostly judgment-free
Oh,
zone.
oh, we'll go ahead and judge. We just won't say anything about it.
I mean, we'll judge the quality of your snacks. What is your sprint snack of the day? Or have you selected
I,
one yet?
I have not selected a sprint snack of the day, but in doing a quick inventory for groceries, I have noted that we have an excess of queso blanco, and I have chips, and it's like I'm really thinking seriously about doing some chips and queso.
Okay.
Uh,
In the run up to the sprint, I had a small bag of Sun Chips and a bag of kettle corn popcorn. So
mhm.
I think my sprint snack of the day will be the leftover Thin Mints that are sitting like half an inch in front of my keyboard because they're right there and they're made out of cookies. And I like cookies, even if Thin Mints are not my favorite.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
There's a reason they were the last cookie left, partially because they're my sister's favorite and my bestie can eat them even though she got Lone Star ticked and has that alpha gal can't do dairy.
Right.
So she's not vegan, but when it comes to cookies, she's vegan.
Okay.
Did that
She
make sense?
she has cookie restrictions.
She can't do dairy. She can't do butter or milk. So, that restricts some things in cookies. So,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, yeah. So, anyway, Sarah says that she's sort of working on her video, and Rita is first setting up some thumbnails for June and then doing some journaling. Thumbnails always take longer than they feel like they should. Any sort of visuals, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do motion. And it's like 4 times longer. No.
Right? So, okay, well, someone is starting to get a little pushy, so what do you say we pop into our first sprint?
Okay,
Okay,
let's go do
let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, boom, chakalaka laka. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah.
it.
And we're back. I managed to open my document. How was your sprint?
Well, I got the grocery order finished up and sent off, and then I grabbed my keys and put on my shoes and went out and got the mail and brought it back.
Like a boss?
And now I'm really tired and
Oh,
beginning to think about holding off on doing the prep and doing something much more relaxing for the rest of the stream.
like a nap? I was
I'm not
tempted.
I'm not good at naps. I'm most likely to
Oh.
watch YouTube videos, except I've got YouTube muted right now because I'm monitoring the stream. So
I mean,
uh,
you can always turn it on and then back off again.
I can also watch the videos on my phone or an iPad, but
Or different browser, incognito browser or something.
I got a whole other PC here.
Your
I can find a
phone.
way to make it work. I
Yeah,
have.
yeah. So, I, of course, did the most important thing any kitty mama can do on Gushy Food Day, which was to provide my kitty with his gushy food. He is now napping at my feet. And I did the new roof down payment, so pretty happy there. There was one other chore thing I did. I don't remember. Anyway, I got water to hydrate. I ate Girl Scout cookies, even the one I dropped.
I got chips and queso.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, and I managed to watch a couple Facebook reels that I was very relieved I was not accidentally streaming.
Yeah.
Um, and I found where I left off. So
I was going to say, have you accidentally streamed other people's reels while on live?
I believe someone's like, "Where's that audio coming from?" Has happened
Okay.
before.
There's the accidental lack of muting, but not actually streaming somebody
Yeah,
else's.
no, not like showing it up on the screen or anything like that. So, let me go ahead and pop into the comments while we were, sprinting. Carla swung by. Hello. Carla's going to be working on some writing she's been putting off. And Andy swung by. Hello. Andy is working on one of his backlog novella projects, and Tellis will be getting his gushy food, but later because he had a big old snack this afternoon. What a good kitty. And oh, hello. Hi, Kate. Kate is working on batching some posts for a blog related to their creativity channel. So that's awesome. Let me go ahead and add that to the to do list. I'm not sure if you've been here before. Maybe, I think. But okay. Anyway,
Either way, you're welcome.
right? Batch blog posts. Okay. So let's go ahead and add you and scooch that up a little. Are your groceries done? What are you doing on that?
Groceries are ordered. I'm waiting
Okay.
for them to be shopped.
Sure. That makes sense.
So
Okay.
that may hang out here all stream, and then
Yeah. I'll put
they
it
get
towards
delivered at 6:35. So
sure. Well, I'll put it to the bottom, and
yeah,
if it happens, it happens. So, oh, Carla says I should write my newsletter that goes out tomorrow. But first, I need to get the story out of my head. I
yeah.
think we've all been there.
These are priorities.
Yeah. There's both of the manuscripts I have in progress right now. I'm itching at because I want to know how it ends, and there's only one way to find out. The real struggle of being a writer.
Well,
So, let's see. Kate says, "I know I have planned to attend, but not sure if I made it before." Well, we are happy to have you. Um,
that means
and
next time we'll be happy to have you back.
exactly. So yay! We're so happy you made it. Let's see. Sarah says, "I have done enough work on my video to make finishing it tomorrow possible. I may work more, but I do not have to." Excellent. That's a good place to be. I would like to be there as well, but
So since we've got a little bit of time, if you
yeah,
don't mind,
do it.
something I has been on my mind for a couple of days. I haven't had a chance to tell anybody. So why not tell the world, right?
Sure.
Um, I was listening to an old episode of Grammar Girl podcast
Okay.
where she was talking about the term hamster wheel and the origin of it, and just the idea of people talking about, being on the hamster wheel at work, that it feels like you're just going full speed and you're getting nowhere. And the thought occurred to me that I have had hamster wheel managers,
Yeah.
that they deliberately give you assignments so that you spin your wheels, do nothing productive, because they don't know what to do with you. And if they actually gave you something productive to you, then you would surpass them, and they don't want that. So they just keep giving you
Mm.
garbage assignment after garbage assignment.
I have not run into that, but,
Oh,
I mean,
I swear I've had several
I
of them.
I've been on overhead before, but that's not the same thing.
Yeah,
That's them working to find a contract for me. So, um, but
I don't know.
sometimes I've done it to myself with my own writing projects.
Yeah, it's one thing to do it to yourself, but I
Yeah.
know
Mhm.
I've definitely had supervisors who did not know what to do with me,
Yeah.
who did not have my skills, so didn't understand my skills and
Okay.
didn't know how to apply them.
Sure.
So they would give me highly laborious um, side assignments, the kind of thing you would give to an intern. And it's just like, okay, I'm tempted to write a management book now and put this in it. It's like how not to be a bad manager.
Yeah, I've definitely had some low level busy work before, but, sometimes it's because of the stage the project is in, that my
Mhm.
regular tasking doesn't apply at that stage, and so the and this is work that needs doing. And my favorite was my analogy. I was like, "This is so easy an intern could do it. Forget that. This is so easy a manager could do it."
Yeah, it's like there's a difference between that and this is so worthless it should be given to AI.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So, oh, I did wanna say hi to Def Leon. Hi,
mhm.
welcome. So, or DEA Fly On, but I think it's Def Lion. So,
Anyway,
yeah, my work does not have that issue right now, but it has definitely been stressful. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So,
yeah, I just wanted to share that, and it's like
mhm,
if anyone feels like they've run into that or something similar, just give a thumbs up in the chat, and let me know I'm not alone.
gotcha. I was right the first time. Def Lion. So, thank you. I try, but I'm definitely a fan of camel case, where like when you start a new word, if it's all smushed together, you capitalize the first word of each. Just sometimes I'm really bad at parsing and trying to split things in the right place. I keep having some very suggestive hashtags shown to me, and they're like, "Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. This was clearly split in a different spot."
Yeah,
So, okay.
and it's also clearly all in lowercase so that you will choose both options, right?
Yeah. So, Def Lion says, "I will be working on outlining and then rewriting a major fight scene." Ooh.
Def Lion came prepared.
Uh, I I do enjoy fight scenes, but so many, like, especially beginner writers and or my dad, cough, cough, um, turn fight scenes into, like, a D&D initiative round where it's person does this action, person does this action, person does this action, rather than I dodged and sweat dripped down my back and, my elbow ached as I pulled back the bow and, my favorite part of any story is the inner monologue, but like physical description and all that sort of stuff is really helpful rather than a series of actions. Um, and
Well,
yeah, some some people
I
never.
no, I when my first story,
Mhm.
uh, writing fight scenes, I definitely fell prey to that,
Yeah,
and uh, uh, one of the early readers gave me the comment that's like, this is too much. This is blow by
yeah,
blow,
yeah.
and I realized that yeah, I wrote it out blow by blow, so I
Mhm.
know what's going on.
Right, right. It's great in a rough draft because you need to know what happens.
Right, but
But
but then I should have edited it to actually sum up because
yeah,
fights happen very fast, but
yeah.
if you detail everything, it makes it very slow.
Yeah, and it goes back to my whole thing of if you have too much action or dialogue or inner monologue or
Mhm,
description or anything for more than, like, half a page, maybe a full page, you gotta switch parts of to a different thing. Switch to
yep,
description, switch to dialogue, switch to something else. If you're describing a gorgeous room, walk around it. Have inner dialogue about, like inner monologue about what they like and dislike about the room, that kinda thing. So,
but be sure that you're describing it because it is exceptional, not just because
yeah,
you
yeah.
you want to describe the room.
A friend of mine I beta read for several years ago is also a visual artist, and, like, her person had left Earth and was being put into a battle royale situation and was describing the palace they walked into, and 6 paragraphs in, I'm like, "My eyes are blurring over. It's gorgeous, but, like, could
Mhm,
somebody at least sigh in the middle of this gorgeous description?" So
yep,
so yeah. Let me pop into the comments. Sarah said that her render is almost done, so she'll be able to work on the video if she wants to. And Deaf Lion is like, oh dear. Mostly what they need to rewrite is all the awkward dialogue and make it shorter. Yeah.
mhm. That's what editing's for. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So I'm mhm.
I'm a big fan of the process, and I've noticed the process includes a lot of things you should do in the first draft that should never be in any other one.
Right. But you gotta write it for you, so you know what's happening, so you know how the world like, none of it's wasted. It's just sometimes not necessary to show what happens behind the scenes. It's
Okay,
the
I'm
stage
done.
management stuff. So, yeah, currently, I'm working on draft 1 dash clean because I had a rough draft, and then I had a draft 1 in which I was adding stuff to it and crossing out whole chapters, but I didn't wanna mess with my word count because I
Mhm.
was going for word count. But draft 1 clean is the one without all those chapters removed with my true word count when you know,
Mhm.
I think I cleaned it up at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and it's June, and I'm still not done.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
So, anyway, the timer went off. Let's do a sprint.
Let's
Sprint.
let's Brett.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it in 3, 2, 1. Boom chakalaka. No, you don't get second gushies. Hello, stream. I know we are mid sprint, but I'm going to have to hand things over to Doc. I seem to have forgotten my 5-year-old niece's dance recital in 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to head out early. Doc, can you take over? I'll go ahead and close my.
So I'm running the rest of the stream by myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, this will be interesting. Let me let me actually, if I can find a timer and sync up to the time.
Oh, I can send you the link I use for
Yeah,
mine.
that would probably be faster.
Sorry, stream. It's pomofocus.io. So have a great
Unfortunately,
stream.
means we're going to miss all the things on the stack. But
Sorry.
uh, what's the time currently on the
It was about 13 minutes.
13 minutes? All right.
Okay. Have fun. Not
Thanks.
hitting the end stream button. Not hitting the end stream
Yeah.
button.
The stream is actually going to continue on until you end it. I'll have to send you a text to tell you to end it.
I love y'all all. I gotta go. Bye.
Okay. And we're back. And staring at the clock like a boss. Let's see, what's our long break? Long break is 15 minutes. I got these settings wrong. All right. How did everybody do on their sprint? Now I'm switched back. So my sprint was actually pretty quiet. I started sorting through the mail, which means throwing out an awful lot of election-related email. Of course, Morgan had to go off for her auntie emergency, and deal with that. And I noticed that Carla jumped over to my YouTube stream and said hello, and so welcome, Carla. Happy to have you here, but I also understand if you're used to watching on Morgan's stream, you're welcome to. I'll only be doing the forwarding the stream. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Morgan, out there doing auntie things. I'll be echoing the stream when I'm on it, and on those times that are going to come up when I'm not here, I probably won't. Let's see. Oh, so Andy says his time for dinner and for Tellus feeding, but got about 300 words written. That's good and respectable. Miranda's Cauldron is now critiquing a chapter for a friend. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, Morgan. This is much more workable than either all me or all the clock at any one time. So I will send you a message when it is time to end the stream. But for now, we still got a little ways to go. Oh. So I could ramble on for 7 minutes, or tell me, folks, do you want to just go ahead and jump into the next stream? Or are people going to run away now? Good grief. I ask a question, nobody answers. Love it. Okay, Carla's good with jumping, and Defline's also good with jumping into the next stream. Because yeah, the other option is, if you wanted me to talk about something, you got to give me something to talk about. But all right, so let me go ahead and pause this and fix the Pomodoro timing. All right. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump into what'll probably be our last stream of the afternoon. All right, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1, go right. And we're back. All right. I hope everybody had a good stream. Let us know in the comments what you did during that last sprint. And as for Miranda's Cauldron and Carla's at Walden, you are both welcome. They thank me for hosting, and also Kate Sparks Creativity. So if it's my pleasure to come on here and help Morgan out, and one of the ways is taking over where she's suddenly called away. So how did everybody do on that sprint? Hopefully, or on that sprint. Hopefully you got something done. I managed to get through most of my mail and divide it up into stuff I need to work with and stuff I need to recycle. And apparently my groceries got delivered, and they're right outside the door waiting for me to bring them in. But we'll take a moment to let you all report your successes for the sprint. And if nobody feels like talking, well, I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in finding out more about me and my stuff, please go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also help you find my Amazon author page, where you can see everything that I've got in print. And I'm pretty sure you can see samples of most of it, so that you can find out if it's going to be something that's right for you or somebody you love. Morgan, of course, is Morgan Hazelwood, just about everywhere except for the fiery hellscape of social media, which shall not be named. Oh dear, I'm getting messages. Morgan says that the niece was tragically adorable, bad in the clearly the youngest by far sort of way. So apparently, I would rate that as an obvious parental success and auntie success for the dance recital. Let's see. Def Lion rearranged the order of a few events in his fight scene. So that sounds like you were productive there. Anywho, Morgan and I will be back next Sunday at 4:30, and hopefully we will have Sako with us. And sorry for cutting things a little bit short, but I got groceries to pull in. So I hope everyone has a good week, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.